What's up, my Moon Tribe? I'm Haley. Welcome back to Moon Tribe Tarot. This is going to be for the star sign of Gemini for August 2020, so take what resonates and leave behind what does not. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me where your messages will 100% correlate to your story because they are specifically for you in mind, you can find all the information for how to reach me in the reading in the description box down below. Without any further ado, I have already gone and pulled your cards off camera like always for you, Gemini, so let's get right into it. We got the major arcana card, the Wheel of Fortune, the World. The outcome was the Four of Pentacles, so let's break this down. The Wheel of Fortune represents cycles and being favored in seasons. It represents that you might at the moment be at the bottom of the wheel, and that time and seasons will turn for you to be on the top. It's kind of feeling out of control and not really understanding how things happen, but more so it represents the need to allow things to happen. This is kind of the card to suggest that you might not feel like you are in control of things, and you are directly in control. You are not in control of what directly happens, but you are directly in control of where you want to respond and how you get to respond to what is happening to you. So I don't get to decide that coronavirus happened, but I get to respond to how I behave. I can social distance, I can wear a mask, I can choose not to be a dick about it and I won't get sick. But it's how you respond that matters where it goes, and in that sense you are in control of your own destiny. You do have a hand. If you think that you are not in control, you do have a hand. It's also like saying I don't get to pick the hand that I'm given in cards or poker, but I get to decide how I want to play that hand. It's the same kind of energy. It's coming up with the World, representing that there's some sort of wrapping up here. I feel like something is happening and changing. I feel like things are being, I don't want to say that they're being let go of, but I think that the lesson of allowing things to happen and you get to decide how you want to respond is being made more clear for you. And I think something here is being wrapped up. I think something might have happened to bring you to a good point, to allow you to make some sort of decision. Now, I do think that it is some sort of decision where you are choosing where you want your energy and maybe whose energy you want in your life, because I see the Four of Pentacles as the outcome, as a block. So I kind of would like to suggest that this is successfully reaching something and closing out a chapter and then not being open to expressing that emotion any further. So I think that it is ending a chapter and not revisiting it and being almost stubborn to the point where you are withholding any energy from allowing this to come back in. I think something here has wrapped up, and I will pull a card to clarify what it is. But the Four of Pentacles to me represents that energy is meant to ebb and flow, and you are being held off. You're either blocking communication, you're not allowing something to happen, or you're being very, very tight with your money and you're not using it and you're trying to save up for a nest egg, that type of thing. But it represents that your resources are not flowing because I feel like you wrapped something up and now not allowing it in. So let me ask, what is it that was that is being wrapped up here? What is being blocked? What is being wrapped for Gemini? It's going to be some sort of relationship. For some of you, it might even be a marriage, because the Devil does represent a bondage to something. These ties can be addicting, and it can also literally represent a marriage in some weird scenarios. It doesn't happen to me a lot where I get this, but it could be a potential. If it's not, then it's just probably saying that it was something that might have been toxic. It would have been relationship based. It doesn't even have to be necessarily romantically based, even though they're both fucking butt naked, but titties out and all this shit. But it's kind of a card to represent to me that they are chained to each other. So it could have been a friendship, it could have been a romantic relationship, or an ex, or a husband, or a boyfriend, or a friendship, a family member. Doesn't matter, as long as you would be addicted to this person, needing their relationship in your life, successfully closing that out to the point where you do not need it. And usually when we block these things out of our life, it's because we no longer associate with this energy. And I usually get negative energy for this to indicate that, okay, I'm blocking this out because I don't want this in my life anymore. And that's usually for a heavy reason. Something might have happened, but I see you blocking this person. Now it's definitely going to be a connection with this person. You're blocking out some addiction, either when it comes to sex or a relationship. It could actually be some sort of bad habit you're successfully wrapping up some sort of habit like alcoholism or a drug use. But more or less, I get this as some sort of relationship because it does represent being bound to another person. But actually, not all the time will I say this is good energy, but I do feel, especially since you are getting something more negative out of your life and having that block up, I think that this is going to be a very positive change for you, and it's something that this is going to be large for you during the month. Gemini, this is going to be the most important thing. Finally ending something. I hear divorce. So for some of you, it might be divorce or ending a situation. For others that are not in a romantic relationship, and this is an event, it is just choosing, or drugs, it could be choosing to end the negative influences in your life and not allowing them to kind of dominate you anymore, and that is insanely good energy. This is great energy for you, Gemini. I love to see it here for you, and I'll see you on the flip side. Peace out. Bye.